Welcome to Tiger Gym and actually the Den here in the campus of Hot Springs High School as the Hot Springs Tigers get ready to take on the Wingate Bears. December 21st, just before Christmas, the Tigers traveled up to Wingate for their Winter Classic, and the Tigers wound up winning that battle up there and won the tournament. They beat Wingate in the championship game 54-43. That's the last time these two teams met, and that was right before Christmas. And here they are again here in Tiger Stadium. I'm sorry, in the Den here on Hot Springs High School campus. Tigers started out, they beat Lordsburg and New Mexico Military early in December, and then they lost 3 in a row to Fort Sumner, Mesilla Valley Christian, and then Magdalena. Actually played, I talked to Coach Bean before the game, and he was talking about they kind of just went in a lull there. They just kind of got a little complacent. They didn't play very good defense. Just got behind the curve there. Fort Sumner's a great team. They're probably one of the better teams in the smaller districts. And then Mesilla Valley and Magdalena, they really should have won those 2 games. They turned it around. They had a little come-to-Jesus meeting, and they won 5 straight since. They beat Theroux twice, and then they beat Lordsburg, Zuni, and then again Wingate. They beat them up there in the Classic. Now, Wingate comes into tonight with 3 wins. They started out pretty slow there. They lost their first 4 games. They lost to West Las Vegas, to Mesa Vista, Espanola, and Bosque. We'll show you a little bit here of some pregame here as they get ready for the officials talking with the captains there at midcourt. Wingate went on. They won 3 straight after losing the first 4. They beat Laguna Acoma, they beat Navajo Pine, and they beat Crown Point. And then their last loss was given by the Tigers there, 54-43, just before Christmas there in Wingate. So the Tigers coming in tonight, this afternoon, 7-3 after losing their first 3 early in December. We're going to be right back with the tip-off here from the Den on KCHS Facebook, YouTube, and the NFHS Network.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Back here in the Den, about 6 minutes or so to go here before tip-off here between the Hot Springs Tigers and the Wingate Bears. Everybody was kind of on the Christmas break, so it's the first game back for both teams. We're going to be covering some more games for you live here from the Den as we move into the month of January. We'll be back Tuesday, January the 7th here at 5:30. That's going to be a Tuesday as we're going to be covering the girls. They'll be playing Mesilla Valley Christian. And then the boys will be back home here against Oak Grove Academy out of Albuquerque on Friday, January the 10th. We'll have that game for you at 5:30. And then the girls are on for the next day on Saturday, January the 11th at 11 a.m. We'll be having Dexter come to town here in the Den, and the girls will be taking on the Demons. On January 14th, we'll have the boys back here at 7:30 against Santa Fe Indian. And then on January 21st at 6:30, we'll have the girls back against Chaparral. We'll have a little bit of a break there as the Tigers and both the men and the women are on the road. And then we'll be back in February We have, once they get to district, then the girls will be teaming up with the boys. The girls first and then the boys at 7. So the girls take off at 5:30 here in the Den, and then the boys at 7. That first game is going to be against the Cobra Indians, and that'll be February the 4th. We'll have both those games for you, both the girls and the boys. We'll turn around 2 days later, and Hatch Valley will come to town, and we'll have that game as well for the boys and girls at 5:30 and 7. And then the final home game of the regular season on February the 18th against the Socorro Warriors. We'll have that game for the girls at 5:30 and the boys there at 7. 4.5 minutes to go here before tip-off. We'll be right back.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Back here in the Den. Tigers about 4 minutes, just under 4 before tip-off here against the Wingate Bears. To show you the top 10 this week, as the Tigers actually fell a little bit. They're down to number 9 there at 7-3. We're going to recap here real quick. We got Robertson at 10-2. They're number 1 team right now. Then Santa Fe Indian, St. Mike's, Bosque, Navajo Prep, Tohatchee, and then Tularosa. Now Tularosa plays 2A in football, but they play 3A in basketball. Then West Las Vegas, and then there's the Hot Springs Tigers at 9, and then Sandia Prep rounding out the top 10. That's this week's top 10 according to the coaches' poll. We'll be right back with the tip-off here from the Den on KCHS Radio. Catch us on YouTube at KCHS Radio, and then also the Facebook page for Sierra County Sentinel and KCHS Radio, as well as Turbo Design over on the NFHS network. We're at 3 of those platforms tonight for you to make sure that everybody has a chance to watch the Tigers here in the Den for the first time here in 2025. We'll be right back. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Back here in the Den on the campus of Hot Springs High School as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Wingate Bears from up north. Tigers just come back from that Winter Classic back on December 21st before Christmas. So the Tigers gearing up here with about 1 minute to go. We're going to do our intro. We'll be back with tonight's tip-off this afternoon's tip-off right here on the NFHS Network. Going to have the national anthem. We're going to take a break so we don't violate any copyright infringements here. We're going to have the national anthem, and then we'll be back with today's tip-off here from the Den.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home. Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in TRC. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers! Back here in the Den as we get ready for the introductions of players. We'll be introducing the Wingate Bears first. Number 12, Jared and Sam. Deshaun Towsey, number 21. Thompson, number 3. Matthew Whitehair, number 10. Number 11, Clarence Whitehair. And now for the Hot Springs Tigers. Number 5, Ashton Garcia, the senior. Billy Baca, the sophomore, number 11. Number 15, Evan Ageti. Martin Garcia, number 22, the sophomore. Aiden Jonas, number 23. Ryan Stratton, number 24, the sophomore. Andre Gomez, number 32. Cole Montoya, the freshman, number 43. And now your starting lineup for this afternoon. Number 2, J.J. Contreras, the senior. Number 4, Chino Gomez, the senior, number 4. Number 10, the junior, Tristan Polanco. Echeverria, number 20. Number 35, the senior Brandon Baca. Those are your starting lineup here for the Hot Springs Tigers as they come into this afternoon's game 7-3. We'll have a little more information about next on the schedule for Hot Springs. And the Tigers coming off a victory over these same Bears back on December the 21st up in Wingate. And the Tigers got 5 in a row going right now as they beat Theroux twice. They beat Lordsburg, Zuni, and Wingate. Winners of 5 straight. Wingate came in with 3 straight and then got beat by the Tigers in their own Winter Classic up in Wingate. And we're ready for tip-off here as the 3-5 Wingate Bears take on the Hot Springs Tigers, 7-3. Tipped out of bounds from the opening tip. Floridas to bring it in for the Bears in the backcourt. Tigers jump out man-to-man. A little bit of sunlight coming in through there. We'll get that out of the way here shortly as soon as the sun gets down. On the drive back to the free throw line. Now on the drive is Whitehair off the back of the rim and rebounded by the Tigers, and that was J.J. Contreras with the rebound. We're on the right wing, a little bit of pounding in there on the bodies as Echeverria lost the handle on it. Now he tries for 3, and he nails it, and the Tigers go up 3-zip. Moises Echeverria for 3. On the drive, and a whistle. First free throw good there by the Bears. Floridas with the second attempt, no good, rebounded by Polanco. And a little floater in there for 2. Tigers up 5-4. Long three-pointer off the back iron. Rebounded to the floor. Goes Gomez. Now picked up the loose ball back the other way for the Tigers. From the baseline, another three-pointer short. Rebounded out by Flores. I'm sorry, that was Woodman on the rebound for the Bears. From the free throw line, no good. Brandon Baca for the rebound. Back out to J.J. Contreras over the timeline. Tigers up 5-4 here, just underway from the Den. Loose ball down inside, kicked out of bounds by Polanco, and the Bears will have it going the other way. And a quick timeout taken here in the first period, brought to you by Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We'll be right back after this.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Back here in the den after the quick timeout taken by the Bears. Tigers up 5-4 with 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. Tigers still in that man-to-man defense. On the drive, off the glass, and no good. Off the front of the rim, rebounded out of there by Polanco, and then stolen by the Bears. Back down inside the paint, and a great shot there by the Bears as they take that one to the hoop on the loose ball. JJ over to Gomez, and now stolen on the baseline. On the drive, off the back of the iron, picked up by Baca, and here come the Tigers quickly down. From the free throw line, off the back iron, no good. Saved by the Bears and just about thrown away. That was Gomez on the miss there for the Tigers at the free throw line. Tigers up 5-3 with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Another long three-pointer by the Bears and good. And now the Bears take the lead for the first time, 6-5 from the den. Polanco now back over to J.J. Contreras. Tigers just around the perimeter right now, looking down inside. Finally gets it open down there and gets a foul. It's going to put Gomez on the line. First team foul. Foul was against number 11. That was Clarence Whitehair for the Bears. First free throw, no good. By Adrian Gomez. And he'll shoot one more. Second one rolls around and good. So the Tigers tied up with 3.5 to play here in the first quarter. On the drive, turnaround jumper from the elbow, no good. Rebounded out by Polanco. Now the Tigers setting up shop. Over to JJ and off the back iron. Rebounded out there by the Tigers. A good rebound there by Gomez. And a long three-pointer, no good. And a quick release out by the Bears all the way on the baseline, and we got a whistle down underneath. That was on J.J. Contreras, number 2. That's his first foul, team's second. Puts Clarence Whitehair, the senior, to the line. First free throw is good. Checking into the game is Billy Baca, the sophomore, checks in for J.J. Contreras. Second free throw is good, and then Bears take a 2-point lead here in the Den. Over to Baca. Now Polanco from the wing looking down inside. Two-pointer by Adrian Gomez, no good. Picked up the rebound by Billy Baca. And just about lost it. A lot of pressure there by the Bears. Tigers can't get it down inside. And now on the drive as Polanco loses the ball, kicked around and finally picked up by Wingate. And here come the Bears with a 2-point lead and 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. On the drive, short, cleaned up by Thompson, and now on the baseline back out up on top. Billy Baca just almost with the steal. Block shot there and a foul coming up against Wingate. Tigers will bring this in, only the second team foul. That was on number 10. That's Matthew Whitehair, the sophomore. Around the horn they go for the Tigers, trying to find it in deep. Now a bounce pass across the key, and down inside is number 4, and that's Adrian Gomez for 2, ties it up. Down on the baseline, lots of pressure there by the Tigers. Billy Baca diving for it, got it stuck in the corner, and it looks like it's going to be a jump ball. That'll stay there with Wingate under the Tiger basket. Out up on top and just about a steal and stole by Baca. Billy coming back the other way, takes it all the way to the hoop and scores for Billy Baca, the sophomore, number 11. And now the Tigers with a 2-point lead here with under 40 seconds to play here in the first period. Long three-pointer short. It's going to hit out of bounds, and the Tigers will have it. Walking now to Gomez across the baseline for 3 and no good. Gomez trying to put it back up, and he gets tied up with 3.3 seconds. Tigers should have it at their own, underneath their own basket here with 3.3 seconds left here in the first period. Tigers up by 2. Billy Baca for 3 and off the front of the iron, and that's the buzzer. And that's going to end the first quarter here, brought to you by Turtleback Pest and Weed Control, as the Tigers take a lead 10-8. 575-894-7513, serving Sierra County for 42 years. Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We'll be right back after the end of the first period after this message.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
At the end of 1, Tigers up by 2. We get ready to start the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In, 211 Broadway. Best green chili cheeseburgers around. Also, those chili cheese fries are the best. Your old-fashioned drive-in, A&B Drive-In. On the turnaround jumper off the front of the iron and picked up by Polanco. And now Contreras back in the game here in the second quarter, running the point guard. Polanco now over to Andre Gomez, I'm sorry. Now the Tigers tie it up. Get it off there to Polanco. Polanco on a turnaround jumper off the back iron. Picks up the rebound by Gomez. Over the top is Polanco and finally knocks it out of bounds. The Tigers have plenty of chances there. Put that one in the basket. Unable to do it. Matthew Whitehair checks in, the sophomore. Probably, I believe, for his brother, Clarence. That's number 10 and number 11 there for the Wingate Bears. On the drive. No foul. Everybody hits the deck. And here come the Tigers back the other direction. On the drive is JJ. Now kicks it back out to the wing. Echeverria over to Billy Baca. Now down to Polanco on the paint. Bad pass in there by the Tigers. Stolen out by Wingate all the way the other way. And a foul's going to come up against the Tigers, and on the fast breakaway was Flores for the Bears, and it looked like Echeverria for the foul. That's number 20. That'll be his first and team first. Now, the new rule this year, they start over with the team fouls each quarter. It used to be you'd get to your 7th foul, it was a 1-and-1, and then the 10th foul was an automatic 2. They've gone now to where you have 5 fouls, and now you're in the bonus already, but they start the fouls over each quarter. So a little bit to speed up the game, get people on the foul free throw line a little quicker maybe, but anyway, new rule that came out last year. And both misses, last miss by the Bears. Baca all the way on the drive off the glass, no good. Picked up by the Bears, number 33 on the rebound, and that was Woodman. On the drive is Whitehair, kicks this one over to Woodman, and now he turns for the jumper. No good, picked up out of there by the Tigers and then thrown away, and this is going to stay with the Wingate. Wingate's in the District 1 AAA. They're in there with Tohatchee, Navajo Prep, Zuni, Theroux, Newcomb, and Crown Point. Man, they got a big district in there. Right there in the sunshine. Thrown away by, maybe the sunlight got in their eyes. They throw it away. Hope to get that glare off there for you, but it's just coming right at us, right through window there in the den. Now JJ's going to bring it across the timeline. The Tigers have a 1-point lead here with 5:45 to go here in the first half. JJ on the drive, now down to Baca. Baca turns around, shuffles his feet. It's going to get called for a travel. Had the right idea, just couldn't make his body move quick enough. Had to take an extra step down inside. Now for a long three-pointer off the iron, picked up by the Bears, and another three-pointer in and out from the baseline. This one's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with, that was off of Gomez. Wingate will bring it in underneath the Tiger basket. Little jumper off the front iron, no good. Picked up by Baca. Brandon now gets it out to Contreras. Gomez now from the baseline for three. Off the iron, and a quick long rebound and a quick run back by Wingate. And may have a blocking foul in there. Let's check this one out on the instant replay. Like he was moving. Did he get set or not? I don't know. Actually going to call a blocking foul against Echeverria. That's his second. I'm sorry, that was against Contreras, his second. Polanco and Echeverria check in. Second one rolls around and ties it up. With 10 each here, with about 4.5 to play here in the first half. Down inside to Polanco on the turn. He's double teamed down in there. Now kick back out for a three-pointer. Off the iron, no good, and out of bounds by the Tigers. And that was off of Adrian Gomez. We got Adrian Gomez and Andre Gomez. And on the other side, we got Matthew Whitehair and Clarence Whitehair. Quickly back the other way is Whitehair, and off the glass, good. And now they take a 3-point lead to the Bears there with some Tigers with some bad ball control here in the first half. Now Baca comes out with the screen. Now gets tied up inside, and that's going to be a foul against the Bears. On a great play there by the Tigers as Gomez. Adrian comes streaking down the middle of the lane and was wide open for the basket. Whitehair off the glass, hangs in there and falls in. Now 3-point lead for the Bears. We approach 3.5 to play here in the first half. Baca down inside to Polanco, and he's going to get fouled, and the Tigers will take it out underneath their basket. Billy Baca comes in for Ashton Garcia. Polanco over to Baca, and now Gomez, and from the baseline for three, no good. Polanco on the rebound, turns around, puts it off the glass, no good, and knocks it out of bounds, and it's got to be against, it's going to go for the Wingate Bears. Tigers they just got a lid on that basket right now. They just can't get a rebound, throw it away. First game back, being off since the 21st. Tigers, a little bit of a Christmas lull here for the holidays. Stolen by Polanco. Polanco over to Baca. Baca tries to save it and does, and up and good for Polanco. Now the Tigers only trail by one here late in the first half. On the drive. Rebounded out there by Adrian Gomez. Now Echeverria will set up the offense for the Tigers with the one little Euro step in there, and no good. They're going to get him for travel violation. Top of the key. Tigers still pressing that man-to-man. Look down inside and off of a Bear, so the Tigers will have it with 2:12 to play here in the first quarter. In the first half. Tigers trail by 1. And now timeout taken by the Tigers here on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. Tigers trail 15-14 with 2:12 to play here in the first half.
Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911.
Back here in the den after the Tiger timeout. Echeverria now on the drive. Down to the baseline, looking for Gomez. Now Gomez down into Polanco. Polanco trying to turn it, kicks it back to Gomez. A little jumper from the baseline off the back of the iron. Off the back of the backboard. Now the Tigers bring it in after the whistle. A little stoppage there, I believe a equipment failure there by the Bears. All the way on the drive, turn around and jumper. He's going to get called for a walk. That's Echeverria. Tigers just look out of sorts, man. They just coming back after having days off here without a game. Trying to get back in the groove here, getting ready for district. Three-pointer by Whitehair, no good. Rebounded by Whitehair and Baca, tied up. And it's going to go to the Tigers on the alternating possession. Gomez down, looking down inside. Got a man in the paint. Turns around to Billy Bach on the baseline. Tries to drive. Get it back inside the paint and off the glass. No good. This one should stay. Oh, going to give it to, knocked out by the Tigers. Going to give it to the Bears with a minute to go here in the first half. And the Bears have a 1-point lead. Under a minute. Good diving play there by Echeverria, trying to hang on to it for the Tigers. Knocked it out of bounds. Now with 55 seconds to go here in the first half. Knocked out of bounds by Hot Springs. Right in front of their bench now, as Flores will bring it in for the Bears. Down on the baseline, a give and go all the way to the hoop, to the glass, no good, and a rebound there by the Tigers. As Gomez is triple teamed down under his basket, finally gets it out. And now across the timeline, trying to set up the offense here with less than 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Gomez with a little elbow push there, no call. Picked up by Polanco and now tied up. That's going to be Tiger ball again here underneath their own basket with 31.3 seconds to play. Tigers down by 1. Polanco with a little flipper up in on the inbound play, and now the Tigers with a 1-point lead. Tigers with a lot of pressure here right before the half. Back out up on top. 5 seconds to go. On the drive is Whitehair in the paint. Off the rim, no good. Picked up by Billy Baca, and that's going to do it for the half as the Tigers take a quick lead here of 16-15 at the halftime here on the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. We're going to start our little commercial break, and we'll be right back after these commercials with the second half here on the NFHS Network.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, go Tigers!
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Are unwanted guests invading your home? Say goodbye with Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. We offer swift, reliable service to eliminate pests from your life with state-of-the-art integrated pest management techniques. We offer eco-friendly solutions to keep your home safe for your family, pets, and the environment. Our certified professionals are trained to identify and tackle the pests troubling you. So don't let pests rule your life. Call Turtleback Pest and Weed Control at 575-894-7513 for a free consultation.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Sierra Vista Hospital's new facility is a community-operated 15-bed critical access hospital featuring the latest technology and equipment to ensure top-notch patient care. The emergency room is always open if you have a medical emergency. Our EMS provide medical services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sierra Vista Hospital and Clinics, 800 East 9th Avenue in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-2111. If an emergency, dial 911.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045. Back here in the den as we get ready for the second half. Tigers with a 1-point lead here right before the break there. They trailed pretty much in that second quarter, kind of tied it up and then got behind, but only got behind by a few points and was able to take the lead into the half. Now as we start the third period, Whitehair now on the drive. Spin move on the baseline, off the rim, no good, and Polanco with the rebound for Hot Springs. Now J.J. Contreras running the offense. Stolen by the Bears, coming back the other way on an easy break, and that's the other Whitehair with an easy basket after the turnover by the Tigers. Down on the baseline, now back inside where the trees are and picked off by the Bears and on the step. Looked like he may have traveled with it, but no call off the back iron. Ball hit the rim and then went up and hit part of the structure of the backboard, so it's considered out of bounds. Contreras now on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Baca. Now over on the right wing is J.J. Contreras. Now Adrian Gomez has to pick it up off his back pocket there as he almost got called for a travel violation. Now down inside for Baca and a two-pointer off with his left hand. And that made Coach Bean smile there. Kind of threw that one up with a wing and a prayer, but it went in. Thompson on the drive and is fouled by the Tigers. Thompson to shoot two here from the free throw line. First one spins out. Second one off the front of the iron. Rebounded out of there by Adrian Gomez, and now the Tigers on the fast break the other direction. Now Adrian from the top of the key, and good for a three-pointer. Now to extend the lead for the Tigers. They go up 21-17 now here early in the third quarter. On the drive, now the kick back. Whitehair now looking to penetrate from the right side. Got his brother to the right of him, now kicks it back to him. And for three, and good as that Whitehair lines it up. Now the Tigers leads only one here in with 5 minutes to play here in the third. Nice bounce pass inside, little fake, no good. Polanco on the rebound, goes up and he's fouled. But that'll put Polanco on the line with the and one. Off the back iron, off the head of the white hair, should be Tiger ball. Echeverria bringing it in underneath the Tiger basket. A little bit of flick and off the back iron and good as that went to Adrian Gomez, the senior. Tigers, man, they've got some good inbound plays. You just can't hardly stop them. They just kind of lull you to sleep, and then out of nowhere, here comes Gomez. On the drive, no good. Picked up by Gomez, now the other direction. Quickly, little jumper down inside. Gives it to Polanco, and it scores. And the Tigers now with a quick 7-0 run here. They're up 27-20. White hair now almost stolen by the Tigers. Thompson no good. Rebound out by Polanco. Now the Tigers are going to slow it down and set it up with 4 minutes to go here in the third. Down inside to Polanco on the turn jumper. Almost blocked Baca in there to clean it up, though, for two. And the Tigers now with a 9-point lead. Tigers made some good adjustments there at halftime. Got to pick up the defense, and this is going to be a foul against Contreras. Called the foul on Polanco, his first. White hair stuck down on the baseline. Now he gets it back out across the top of the key with Thompson. Thompson looking to shoot, and he's fouled. Adrian Gomez, number 4, his second foul. Thompson, first one is good. Billy Baca checking in for Echeverria. Thompson's second free throw. Also good. Flores checks into the game for the Bears. Clarence Whitehair checks out. Now full court press by the Bears. Polanco now down to J.J. Contreras for 3 and off the back iron. Run down by Billy Baca. Back out top of the key for Gomez, no good. And finally loose ball picked up by the Bears coming back the other direction. Quick pass down to the baseline. On the drive, down in the paint. Pivots around, no good, and the ball comes flying out the back, and we're going to give it to the Bears. Andre Gomez checks in, and there's a timeout on the court. Full timeout taken by the coach there on Wingate here in the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. The Tigers up 29-22. We'll be right back.
Is the stress of the game making you bite your nails? Annette and staff of Spa Escape and Salon invite you to come get a manicure or pedicure with them. They can work the stress out with a body massage or even cover up the gray with a cut and color. Spa Escape and Salon at 505 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte is your one-stop location to take away the stress, the gray, and just relax. Make your appointment today for any of their services by calling 740-4142. Spa Escape and Salon are proud supporters of all Tiger sports.
after the timeout. Tigers 29-22. 2:51 to play here in the third quarter. Whitehair to bring it in underneath his own basket. Thompson now from the right wing. Gives it back to Whitehair. Down inside. Got a man open at the baseline. Kicks it back out for three. Off the iron, no good. Picked up by Polanco on the rebound. Billy Baca now getting it across the timeline quickly. Kicks it off to J.J. Contreras. 2:30 to play here in the third quarter. Tigers up 29-22. Gomez thought about the three, and now he picks it up. Gets it down inside to Baca. It's blocked and picked up by Tossi. Thompson now over to long three for Whitehair and rebounded out by Adrian Gomez. And the Tigers quickly across the timeline all the way down on the baseline. No good. Picked up by Gomez and cleaned up the trash and put it back in for the Tigers. They got a 9-point lead with 1:52. Back out top of the key now, looking down at the elbow. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Billy Baca there for the Tigers. Gets it over to Adrian Gomez. And the Tigers now, Gomez all the way to the hoop with the left hand, no good. Trying to get the rebound, and they do, and that's Polanco. Picking up the rebound and putting it back in off the glass. And the Tigers now up by 11 here late in the third quarter. Over and back violation for Wingate, and the Tigers will have it out of bounds. Woodman and Clarence Whitehair check in for Wingate. The Tigers stretch their lead out 33-22. Down inside on the inbound, and there's going to be a foul underneath. As he gets Polanco, number 23, in there on the foul, and that's Flores. He picks up his second. Team second foul here in the third period. Remember, they got to go to 5 fouls before they get into 1-1. Now Baca from the baseline, no good, and that was Billy. Now they dribble it on the baseline, and the Bears will have it. Number 5, Ashton Garcia checking in for the Tigers for Adrian Gomez. Clarence Whitehair now across the timeline. The drive penetration kicks back out to the other Whitehair down on the baseline. Great move, but can't get it out from underneath the basket. The ball's loose and just going everywhere. And here comes Polanco out of the pack, taking it all the way up with the left hand, and good. So Polanco chasing that one down after it was a loose ball underneath the basket, takes it at the length of the court. And the Tigers now up 35-22 with under 20 seconds to go here in the third period. On the drive is Whitehair off the glass, no good, and a foul underneath by the Tigers. That was on Ashton Garcia, his first, team 5th. First free throw, no good. And that's the senior Clarence Whitehair at the line for the Bears. Second free throw, good. Now J.J. Contreras going to slow it down for the last shot here in the third period. On the drive, over to Garcia, and Garcia throws it away. Actually, it was knocked out by Wingate, so the Ashton gets redeemed there. Is he going to bring it in? Quick inbound. Polanco now with 1.1 seconds. Going to throw this one up. No good at the buzzer. And at the end of 3, the Hot Springs Tigers up 35-23 here on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. Third quarter was brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Dade Street. 575-894-6200. Quality cuisine since 1970. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Fourth quarter is going to be brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 420 Warren Springs Boulevard in Elephant Butte. 575-744-4009, residential, commercial, and security fencing. That's Big Lynn at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Let's thank all of our sponsors for helping you bring these games to you live here on our social media and the NFHS network. Tigers up 35-23. Here in the fourth quarter. Tigers come in 7-3 tonight. They're in that District 3 AAA, and it's the district that we used to always have with football until they changed it this year for football, but they kept basketball the same as Whitehair goes in and picks up a foul. I'm sorry, that was Thompson picks up the foul from the Tigers. But the Tigers in there with Cobre, Socorro, and Hatch Valley, and they'll start that district play in February. We'll have all the home games, all 3 of those home games for you here on the NFHS Network, YouTube, and Facebook. First free throw, no good by Thompson. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded out by the Tigers. Ashton Garcia just about carried it, gets it back over to J.J. Contreras. Contreras on the drive, kicks it out to Billy Baca, now down inside to Polanco. Polanco double-teamed, and it's kicked out of there, and it will stay with the Tigers. Knocked out by the Bears. Tigers take it in front of their own bench. Billy Baca gets it into Contreras. Now Contreras top of the key. On the drive, double team. Got to jump it out to Baca on the baseline. Tries to get to Polanco and knocked out by the Bears. Tigers got to take care of the ball here. Even though they got a fairly good-sized lead, can't let the Bears back in it. Down the baseline to J.J. Contreras. Gets trapped over in the corner, gets it down to Baca on the baseline. Billy back out on top to J.J. Tigers just burning up some time here in the fourth period. Garcia now down inside to, that was Billy Baca open on the backside on the paint, and the Tigers go up 37-23 with 6.5 to play here in the game. Whitehair now with the ball, tries to get it down inside, and it's loose in the paint. Coming back are the Tigers, gets it over to Contreras. Contreras now tries to get it down to Polanco, and that one hits the baseline as a little out of control. Checking in for the Tigers is Adrian Gomez, and Echeverria checks back in for Baca, Billy Baca, and Ashton Garcia. 6 minutes to go. Tigers up by 14. Down on the baseline, back over for 3 points by Thompson. Short, picked up by Polanco. Polanco's harassed underneath. Now the Tigers got some numbers they can get it going. And here comes Adrian Gomez with a little step through. And no good as it's off the back iron, picked up by the Bears. And now they're pushing it up. Here comes White here down inside in the paint. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. But Tigers got back on defense. Stopped that fast break. Clarence White here now to bring it in. Underneath to his brother, and no good as Tigers on the rebound. Tigers got numbers, good give and go there by Gomez back to JJ and not able to finish. And Contreras will go to the line. First free throw, no good. Baca checks in for Andre Gomez, the sophomore. Second free throw is good by JJ. Now the Tigers up by 15 with 5.5 to play. Whitehair top of the key, drawing the drive, loses it, but he's fouled in there by the Tigers. Take it out underneath the basket. They start over each quarter with 0 fouls, trying to get to 5 for the 1-and-1. One team foul each here going into the fourth period. Little jumper over to Woodman, and now back out to Whitehair, top of the key on the drive, underneath, and scoop, no good off the iron, picked up by Baca. And back come the Tigers. Echeverria has to pick up his dribble, and he looks over to JJ to help out. Now Adrian Gomez on the baseline, back out to JJ. That's blocked. And here come the Bears with numbers back the other way, off the glass. Great play there by the Bears. We have a whistle on the floor. On the drive baseline for 2, Echeverria off the back of the iron. Baca trying to get the rebound and is run down by Adrian Gomez. Now down into Baca. Great pass there by Gomez and off the glass and good. That was a good assist there by Adrian Gomez. Just kind of caught him sleeping there a little bit and gets it inside to Baca for 2. On the drive is Whitehair, no good. Rebounded by Baca, spins it around, going to hold it for a second and gets it over to JJ. Now the Tigers up 40-23 with 4 minutes to go here in the fourth period. Adrian Gomez, no good. Polanco on the rebound, tried to stiff it back up in there and was short. Polanco on the good defense there with a loose ball, gets it out to Echeverria on the drive, no good, but cleaned up by Polanco as he gets it to the rim. And the Tigers now extend that lead 42-23. Whitehair on the drive and knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Whitehair on the turnaround, good. And the Tigers going to slow it down when they're a big lead here, 42-25. Down inside to Polanco, over to Baca. Baca off the glass and good. Tigers having their way inside now against the Bears. Tigers looking to move to 8-3 on the season. Off the back iron, no good. Run down and rebound by Adrian Gomez across the timeline. Taking it all the way down to the hoop, and they're going to get a charge against Gomez as we watch this one on the replay. That was a good charge there taken by Whitehair. That's Adrian Gomez's fourth foul, team fourth. 2:50 to play here in the fourth period. Tigers up big. Whitehair top of the key, now over to Thompson. Looking inside. Got one big man in, number 33 in the middle, and that's Woodman, and they're trying to get it to him and can't. Now Whitehair on the penetration. Turn around and step off the glass, and good. Blanco now to Echeverria, tries to get it to Baca, and it's stolen out by the Bears. Back the other direction quickly. And they're going to get a charging foul against the Bears here. And the Tigers may have got away with that one, and it was still a little sliding there a little bit was J.J. Contreras, but Tigers pulling a lot of their starters, getting everybody else now some room to get in. We got Martin Garcia and Stratton and so forth in for the Tigers here with less than 2 minutes to play. They're up 44-27. Little jumper from the free throw line and good by Thompson. Now they're going to put some pressure on for the Bears on the Tigers' second team here. Evan Aguirre on the court, number 24, Ryan Stratton out there. Well as 22, Martin Garcia. Down inside, the Tigers lose it in the paint, pick up the rebound. Now Stratton from the elbow, sets it back up. On the drive, kicks it off to the baseline. And a traveling violation down against the Tigers. On the drive is Whitehair for the turnaround jumper. No good, short. Picked up by the rebound by the Bears. Back down inside. Kicked out to the left wing for three off the back iron. No good. Finally rebounded by the Tigers and lost by Stratton, and an easy basket by the Bears. And now Stratton brings it in for the Tigers. Another turnover and kicked out of bounds by the Bears as Martin Garcia there, number 22, loses control. Tigers finally get it in. They're just trying to run some clock off here with less than 50 seconds to go. Montoya now back out to Stratton, top of the key. Tigers just trying to play keep away. A little bit step through for Ageti and no good. And here come the Bears back the other direction. Whitehair for three off the back iron. Rebounded out by the Bears. That's Tossi on the rebound, back up inside. Thompson on the turnaround, good. And with 5 seconds to go, the Tigers up by 11, and that's going to do it. It looked like the Tigers on the final score here from the Den on the Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard. The Hot Springs Tigers victorious 44-33. We'll be back Tuesday night right here in the Den for the girls as they're going to be taking on Mesilla Valley Christian. We'll have that game for you, I believe, at 5:30, so make sure you tune in. The Tigers up 44-33. Thanks for tuning in.